So it's time to leave Fairbanks and head on south.
Yep.
Let me tell you, Fairbanks has a lot to do. We really enjoyed our time here.
It's definitely the largest city north that I know of in the North American continent, and there's a ton to do with this town, with a town this size. We really enjoyed it, and definitely make sure you put that on your list as you come through. Next week you'll see in our video that we're heading back across the Canadian border, but we've got a few stops to do before we get there, and we want to show you those. Stopping at Delta Junction, Tok, and then we're heading to the top of the world via Chicken, Alaska.
And I'm not going to give it away, but someone may have a drink with a toe in it. And it's not going to be me. I'm Lynn.
And I'm Danny.
Welcome to RV America.
The original RV America.
We leave Fairbanks behind in the rearview mirror. So much fun in the midnight sun, hearts full of cheer. Back on those rough roads of Alaska, wild and untamed, chasing horizons where the wild calls our name.
Now this is part of Alaska that you've got to expect. It's something we don't like, but it is just part of it. They do tons of road construction during the summer because there's only a limited amount of time that they can get out and do work. So expect a lot of issues and problems.
Rolling through Alaska, under endless sky so blue, wheels on the highway, me and you. From the frozen north to the rugged trails we roam, in the land of the midnight sun, we're finding our way home.
Hey, I wanted to point out, when you come to Alaska and even through Canada, through the Alaska Highway, make sure you do your due diligence and search for free dumps. We're at a station. I'll put it up, the name of it here in a minute. I'll get a picture of the sign. They have free water, potable water, and free dump stations. And we've been to several stations that will have a free dump station or free water, and we've seen that. So one thing I always suggest is just make sure you check Campedium, RV Life, and some of those apps that put free dump stations on their site. Take the time to search, and you can save a lot of money by going to the free places. This is probably for 18-wheelers, but definitely can pull your rig in here and wash your rig down at a cost. We have seen them free here in Alaska, but something that's pretty neat here. They've got the steps so you can get up and wash higher or wash part of your roof.
We head to Delta Junction, where the rivers run free, eating pizza at Big Delta Brewing, just you and me.
I'm going to grab lunch at Big Delta in Delta Junction. Let's go and see what they got. So we made it to Delta Junction, the home of Tom of Teach and Tug Travels. Did you see the sign that said out there about Teach and Tug Travels?
That's it, yeah.
That's it.
And the church had, this is where Tom used to meet women. But luckily he found Donna.
Amen.
You notice I have no comment.
Delta Junction Visitor Center, certificate in hand, for conquering the Alaska Highway across this vast land.
Okay, so when you come to the visitor center at the end of the Alcan Highway, you can go in and get a certificate that makes it completely and totally official. At this point, we will have completed the entire Alcan, and we're getting our certificate now. We are official.
You are official. For
We are
$3
stamped.
you can have it.
We're official.
We made it to the very end of the Alcan Alaska Highway. We did it kind of backwards because now we're actually on our way back, but we didn't pass this as we came in, so you can do it either way. We still completed it from one end to the other.
Because once we got to Tok, we went down, if you remember, to Valdez, and then back around. We finally completed the Alcan Alaska Highway, and as Lynn mentioned, just stop by the visitor center and you can get your certificate. It's $3. I guess it's gone up since Tom and Donna were
Yeah,
here
they
last
said they
time.
paid $2 when they were here.
So,
Exploring the Sullivan Roadhouse Museum, stories of old pioneers and gold rush dreams in the bitter cold. Rolling through Alaska under endless sky so blue. Wheels on the highway, me and you. From the frozen north to the rugged trails we roam. In the land of the midnight sun, we're finding our way home.
You want to give us a short spiel?
I can give you a short spill. The
It
best
records
way is
better.
to start in here.
We got a few more coming.
All right. And I'm supposed to vacuum and I haven't yet.
You may be been busy.
Yeah, maybe. I collect the donations and I was doing that. So there are a group of you traveling together.
Yeah.
How's that fun? Relatives or friends?
just friends.
Friends.
Cool, I like that. It was built by Mr. and Mrs. Sullivan. It is the only existing roadhouse that was located on the Valdez Trail, which is now the Richardson Highway, in its original state. The bottom 2 logs are not original. They were destroyed pretty much by animals. And the tin roof on top is not original. But that tin roof is probably what preserved this building. Most of the roadhouses had sod roofs, and even the ones that were built out of lumber have since deteriorated. But because of the metal on the roof, this one existed. Most of the folks that originally came to Alaska, besides the Russians who came for fur, we came for gold over the Chilhoot Trail. It was very difficult trip. Mr. and Mrs. Sullivan both came over the Chilhoot, not knowing each other. He after gold, she to make money. He got no gold, she made money. Sewing, washing clothes, and cooking, things that the women in the Yukon did. So when he found no gold, and gold was discovered in Nome, just laying on the shore, not. Off he went down the Yukon, and she followed later, breaking trail in the dead of winter herself with just a sled dogs with 3 dogs, which is a pretty small sled dog run for winter. And off to Nome they went. Met each other in Nome, married, but still no gold. Gold was discovered in Fairbanks. Off they came to Fairbanks. When that gold was discovered, people began to build these roadhouses all along the Valdez Trail, about a day's ride. Primarily in sleds like this, not stagecoaches, horseback, whatever, but about a day's ride. People would stop for the night. The Sullivan Roadhouse was located directly across our river, the Delta River, about a 10-minute flight. Known as probably the best and most luxurious roadhouse on the trail. Mrs. Sullivan cooked. She served dinner on dishes, not just the metal plates that we would think. She put cloth on the walls. She had reading material. They had built a compound. Mr. Sullivan was an Alaska adventurism. He was an entrepreneur. He's crossing the Delta River.
So tonight we're boondocking at a Wayside park.
Starlink worked well here, real well. It's gave us some troubles in other spots where in between mountains and just the angle of the sky, Starlink did not pick up well in certain spots of Canada and certain spots in Alaska. But that's just to be expected with all the mountains and such. My Verizon network, I'm on Visible, which is a Verizon, on the Verizon network, did not have any service. And the Lynn's AT&T, she's on Boost Mobile, which is AT&T, and it worked well for her.
Rolling through Alaska, under endless sky so blue. Wheels on the highway, me and you. From the frozen north to the rugged trails we roam. In the land of the midnight sun, we're finding our way home.
So we've left that river Wayside and are heading back to Tok, where everything started. We are heading there to meet up with one more of our caravan, and also to get gas, last minute things in Tok before we head to Chicken, Alaska. And if you haven't heard about Chicken, Alaska, you need to make sure you stay tuned so you hear more and more about that. And we'll do any other last minute things such as dump, and they've got free water, free dump at this particular gas station. So always look out for the places that might have free dump, free water. Those really help with cost when you're boondocking.
So if you come through Tok, Alaska, here is one stop you're not going to want to miss. Whether you're coming into Alaska or going out, this just makes sense. We are at a gas station. It's on the main highway. And as long as you fill up with gas, which the pumps are right there on the other side of that RV, they have free water with your fill up. There is a free car wash with your fill up. There is a free dump station, and you can even rent your tank. This is a definite must if you're coming through Tok.
Dust in the air.
We made it to Chicken. Let me tell you, that drive is not for the faint of heart.
We've been on some rough roads. We've been on McCarthy Road. We've been on the Alaskan Highway. We've been down between Tok and Valdez.
We've been down Destruction Bay. It was a mess, but
This was the worst.
this was the worst road we have ever taken our rig on.
And I'll say the worst paved road. It had gravel on it, but the worst paved road that we've
Yeah,
ever been on.
it was pretty well bad, all over the place. So we made it
But
to
we're glad
Chicken.
we made it to Chicken. We've always wanted to come
Yeah.
to Chicken. So,
Kind of dreading tomorrow already with the top
yeah,
of the world
we're not even
highway.
on top of the world yet.
Yeah,
so.
we're not even up there yet. So it's going to get worse from here, guys. It's just going to get worse from here.
But we're going to pop in a few places here in Chicken and show you what we see.
Enjoy our night. Okay, so this is a campground you get in Chicken, Alaska for $45. 20 amp, place to park.
35 drive.
It's $35 if you do it with nothing, but there's no water, no sewer, and 20 amp hookups. And here's what it looks like.
There is water and sewer, but it's not at your site.
Okay.
Yep.
Paved road dredge standing tall, a relic beyond compare. Dancing at the big chicken monument, laughing all night.
So this is Eggy. Eggy was created by high school students, and they made them from recycled lockers.
So we just noticed it is definitely time for us to leave Alaska. Look how it's changing colors already. And today is the 6th of August. If you come to Chicken Alaska and want dinner, unless you get up here before 6:15, was it 6:15 or 5:15? 6:15. Then you're not going to get anything because the cafe up the hill, it closes at 3 o'clock every day. And this one closes at 6:15 and they lock the doors and go home.
You can get
2 things.
chicken chowder or reindeer brats at the
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah, at the
That's
bar if
slim.
you want to do that.
Rolling through Alaska, under endless skies so blue. Wheels on the highway, me and you. From the frozen north to the rugged trails we roam. In the land of the midnight sun, we're finding our way home.
So we hope you'll join us next week as we travel the top of the world highway. We'll show you exactly why it took 6 hours to go 77 miles.
And if you've been enjoying the videos on Alaska or traveling through Canada to get to Alaska, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button. That way you can follow us and get more of these videos that you're going to want to see.
Yep. Until next time, God bless and many safe travels.
And go RV, America.